One of the lines I've heard a lot from my pet denialist trolls lately is that climate change is a left-wing issue, beloved only of wealth passengers rather than wealth creators. Call me a radical, but let's look at the evidence. To disprove the hypothesis that the only people banging on about climate change are the extreme leftists and communists, I need to find some black swans, like, Republican ex-governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, ex-World Bank economist, Nick Stern, Ross Garno, Richard Branson, Little Johnny Howard, and that thicko, Rhodes Scholar, and anti-business bully, Malcolm Turnbull, and the business lobbies like the Australian Businesses for a Clean Economy, infested as they are with evil cooperatives and wealth passengers. The United States Clean Air Partnership, riddled with commies and fellow travellers. That group that begged the Labour government in the UK to act was riddled with Marxist-Leninists like Vodafone, Tesco and Shell. Then there are those knee-jerk socialists at the Pentagon. Those doll-bludging leechers at the world's biggest insurer, Munich Re. And who is the KGB agent who started all this? Who is the first Western leader to have made a speech on climate change back in the late 80s? None other than that Union stooge and wealth redistributor-in-chief, Margaret Thatcher. Okay, I may have laboured the last point a bit. So, what's going on? In my humble opinion, climate change is a proxy for a much wider set of fears and resentments. The people most vehement in their denial of the physical realities, and they're a pretty small proportion, tend to be old white men. Old white men raised back before those pesky new social movements came along. You know, about feminism, anti-racism, peace, homosexual rights. You see, white guys aren't in charge so easily anymore, and it scares them, because these people grew up in a world where not only were white men in charge of everyone else, but in charge of everything else. The oceans would give up their bounty, nature would give up its secrets, nothing would be beyond the reach of Western technoscience. And now it turns out that beautiful dream of control is really a nightmare. But the denialists want the dream, or dreams, of perfect order and perfect control to continue. And they absolutely hate anyone who tells them that the dream is dead, and they spew venom and bile and vitriol at every chance they get. As a wise man used to say, so it goes.